So of course we all have the globalization, especially when you talk about parts. That is usually the first place where you compete on labor cost. There's 25 million people in the globe doing ANSI programming. Now we have a different challenge. I'm one of these baby boomers. I'm going to retire, hopefully in a few years. And then we need new kids, we need young engineers, young fresh kids. That's why we need to make these tools ready for that new generation of users. These people, they enjoy the cell phones, they enjoy a different way of user experience with modern technologies. When we talk about end-to-end solution, people may have different things in mind. Some people talk now digital thread. What is a digital thread for me? It's actually two main things. It's connecting the data. You need to have the data flowing from one step in the process to the other one. And the second one is the user experience. And again here, the user is not the same user. So you have a shop floor operator, he expects a different user experience than an engineer, a CAM programmer, an ANSI programmer. But the user experience needs to make sense in a way, right? And that doesn't mean it's all the same, right? And then we need to manage resources and our tools, and this is mainly what people think when they talk about end-to-end solution. We are using AI in our daily business. Why not using these technologies in engineering tools? So what if I use something like a chat bot in front of my CAM system and ask, hey, NXCAM, how much do you think does this part cost to make? So why not give me 3 options, and then I want to go this roughing first and then this one second, or I do a mill turn setup, or I do 2 milling setups, and then it remembers my choice, and then I suddenly teach the system will remember my preferred way of making parts. When we talk about cloud, what do we mean by that? First of all, I can store my data in the cloud. Then I have it on my cell phone, I have it on every device. Second, communication, collaboration in the cloud. So I can enable different ways of collaborating with my supplier, and then deployment through cloud, an app running in the cloud, then buying through a web service and so on. Collaboration between suppliers, partners. We see a lot more of distributed supplier networks. If you don't know how to make a plastic part or a sheet metal part, maybe you find somebody with a few button clicks online, you upload a file, and you get an instant quote, and then you order it, and you have a much faster and a much more flexible supplier network. These different trends together requires the power of AI and machine learning, different user experience, make it simpler, stitching the tools together, and not have a customer need to figure out how to make all these different components work together in a smart way. We Siemens have a unique position. We have the software, the digital side of the digital twin, and we have the physical side in the same house. So nobody else can connect a machine tool, a controller to the virtual world like we can do. So we can now program in a digital twin, so where we can actually take from our Sinomatic controller all the great details, and we can configure the CAM system so I can do it right first time and not try to set up a part and machine a part and program a part and then figure out that this machine is not able to do this. So this is a unique position we have at Siemens to really connect the virtual world to the physical world, and that's why I say we have the coolest digital twin on the planet.